Hi everyone, my name is Maria Stratidis and I am Lieutenant Governor of Division 19 in Connecticut for New England and Bermuda District. I am also serving as president this year for my home club at Danbury High School.
Hello, my name is Condoleezza Dwight. I am the Division 13 Lieutenant Governor, and I'm from Taunton High School.
Hi, my name is Shelby Carson. I'm the Lieutenant Governor for Division 1, and I attend the Maine School of Science and Mathematics.
Hi everyone, in this segment I'm going to be discussing the structure and breakdown of Key Club. So to start at our first level, we have Key Clubs and their members, which is you. So Key Club members create this organization that we care so much about. You guys are the people that connect with your communities and generate amazing efforts of service and leadership within your cities or towns. So next up from that are divisions, which are kind of a section of Key Clubs, if we want to think about it that way. Usually within the same state, and that are grouped together geographically. So each division is overseen by someone called a lieutenant governor, or LTG for short, and this person will act as a liaison between individual Key Clubs and the district. For example, I'm LTG of Division 19 in Connecticut, which means that I oversee 8 different Key Clubs in Connecticut and report to the district on what updates or progress I've seen from each individual club. And this is important because districts, as I'll explain next, are even larger than divisions, and with many Key Clubs on their roster, this breakdown allows for better, more efficient communication and guidance to be generated for Key Clubs. So, like I said before, I'm going to talk about districts now, and districts are a collection of divisions in a particular area. So, we are a part of the New England and Bermuda District, which includes Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Bermuda. And the district is overseen by the E-Board, which is made up of a district governor, district secretary, district treasurer, and district bulletin editor. And the role of the E-Board is to act as a liaison between Key Club International and their district. So the same way that an LTG works with their division, and the E-Board takes a step up from that and works with the district that they're overseeing and Key Club International. And districts also have advisors, just like your Key Clubs do. Lastly, on the district board are committee chairs, and committee chairs take on a more specialized roles within district duties. Rather than overseeing Key Clubs directly, they will focus on more specialized aspects of Key Club and things that a district needs to accomplish. So some examples of that are a district decon chair, which is going to focus on planning and coordinating all events and information for decon. Education chair, which is going to focus on increasing education on Key Club, and there's so many more different committee chairs that are a part of our district. But overall, the most important takeaway on this is that Key Club is a much larger organization than just high school clubs, which some of you may have already known and some of you may have not. I know for myself, when I started learning more about district opportunities within Key Club, I thought that it was really cool that this is a club that actually extends much farther than just my high school alone. And that's something really interesting that Key Club's able to offer that other clubs may not be able to. So being a part of Key Club yourself, you are actually able to contribute to that greater purpose and goal, and you're part of the many people in Key Club International that are doing really great work around the world. So that's kind of the breakdown on district structure. But yeah, bye guys.
As an LTG, we have several commitments that we must attend to each week and month. On the 10th of every month, we post a newsletter and send it to each Key Club officer in our division, detailing updates and important information for the coming month. As the monthly newsletters take up a fair portion of time, drafting, revising, and reviewing, before we can send it out, this process can take anywhere from 1 to 4 hours depending on the intricacy of your newsletter. Along with our newsletters, we also maintain communication throughout the clubs in our division. Most communication will happen via email or text messages, but some Key Clubs may be unresponsive, so an additional email to the club advisor or phone call to the school principal is necessary. Communication will vary throughout the clubs in any division, and so will the time commitment for that. Not only are we constantly in contact with the clubs in our division, but we are also in constant communication with the E-Board, often contacting the governor and executive board with questions. We report on monthly activities, club updates, and committee assignments. This is a quick report we do every month that does not take more than an hour to complete. Moving on to committees, Each LTG is assigned 2 committees. As there is work to be done, we are able to pick which committees we would like to serve on to pursue passions and interests. The committees usually meet once or twice per month and last about an hour long each. In the meetings, we are assigned tasks to complete, and the assignments are fairly straightforward, but we are given plenty of time to complete them, and if there are ever any questions, the committee chairs are more than happy to help us. Some tips I would give to work on balancing being an LTG with school and other commitments is first, to not procrastinate. Saving newsletters and reports for the last minute can be very stressful, especially when clubs are not guaranteed to respond. Start ahead of time and give yourself the time to relax and send follow-up emails if necessary. Second, make it fun and enjoy it. Having the opportunity to learn from the people around you is awesome. With so many unique fundraising ideas and volunteering opportunities, you never know what could inspire you. And even better, being an LTG gives you the opportunity to share these ideas and help other clubs learn and grow. My last piece of advice is to always be patient. Sometimes clubs may be unresponsive, somewhat inactive, or haven't paid dues, but the best solution is to be patient and assist them whenever there is a question or concern. It is also important to remember that the e-board and adult committee members play a big role, as they are always available to answer the questions and concerns that we may not be able to answer.
First, I will be talking about newsletters. The Executive Board and Lieutenant Governors, also known as LTGs, are responsible for creating and publishing newsletters. LTGs send them to their divisions to update their key clubs on important divisional, district, and international information. The Executive Board updates the District Board specifically, with the exception of the Governor, who also updates the International Board. The newsletters are made up through the design website Canva, and our district has templates, examples of newsletters, brand guides, and special icons to use. Newsletters have 4 main components: the title page, which is a small greeting, table of contents, contact information for the LTG, and information for Key Club International. There are also the highlights, which can highlight creative and successful fundraisers from your division, pictures from an LTG divisional council meeting, and there are also body pages, a divisional council meeting coming up, reminders for key clubs to pay dues and submit secretary reports, how to participate in district charities such as Camp Sunshine, writing articles for the Yankee, and international information like the Global Leadership Conference. Lastly, there is a contact information page, which has the information for the Executive Board, the district advisors and administrators, and you can also have important dates coming up. Important things to remember about making newsletters. If there's a message from the Governor or other e-board members that you want to have in your newsletter, make sure to paraphrase or use quotes. Make it easier to read by not making the font too small or using too bright neon colors. Try to keep a consistent but colorful theme. Add pictures and icons from the brand guide, and be sure to have Ned the Lobster in your newsletters as well. Next, I'll brief you on monthly report forms. These are forms the LTG submit through the district website. These contain name and email, a few questions about how you're balancing your responsibilities. They might ask about your divisional council meetings, committee updates, and finally, an update from each key club in your division, which will ask for the name of the key club, who did you contact, when and through what method, what activities and service projects were they planning, how they're interacting with Kiwanis, and how are they promoting Key Club. Important tips, they are due on the 10th of each month. There's a certain period that can be included. In the December report, anything from December 11th to January 10th can be recorded in that report. And sometimes key clubs might not respond to your messages that month. Include that you tried to reach out and received no response. If this is consistent, talk to your district advisors or administrators. I hope this video on newsletters and monthly report forms was helpful and informative. If you need clarification on anything that was mentioned, the district board is happy to assist. Have a wonderful day.